I believe I'm live. Am I? Hold on. Gotta take my sip first. Priorities. Man, this is hot. All right. Okay. Am I live? Oh, it looks like John P said, I don't like chat videos. Love the channel, though. Got it, man. Appreciate you. On Tap TV, am I growing a full beard? Just mustache for now. I may just shave it tomorrow. I don't know. What's up, Andy? What's up, Dan? Good seeing you again, man. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, I don't like beard, man. I've never liked them. I'm 40 years old, pretty much, and all my life I've never liked them, and I don't think I'm going to like them going forward. How's it going, Colton? On Tap TV, yeah, I didn't. I don't know. What's up, Sasquatch? Sig45, what's up, man? What's going on? Oh, hold on. Let's just put this up here. Boom. What's up, everybody? Bobby, you know, you kind of look like, hold on, let me put this up here. Oh. You kind of look like you could be Frank Grillo's brother. I don't even know who that guy is. Who is he? Hold on. Boom. All right. The FBI needs to be dismantled permanently. I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that for a second. Now you're going to be like, oh my God, you're going to lose your mind. Because that is the other extreme. That's why I don't believe it. I don't care for some people in the FBI myself. Remember, I used to work there, and the only reason I don't work there because of a couple assholes. But yet, I know the importance of the organization. All right. He's in a Purge movie. Bobby. Let me see. What's his name again? The Frank Grillo, right? Frank Grillo. Oh, okay. You're talking about this guy. Sharing a screen right here. This guy, right? This dude? I look like his brother? Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Wait, so let me try to read some. By the way, excuse me. You guys are very welcome to ask me any questions. It could be personal, obviously, work-related, gun stuff, whatever. I got a lot of expertise in law enforcement, so not really, I don't have many expertise in military, but law enforcement, I would consider myself pretty much an expert on that. Okay, let me rephrase that, because nobody's an expert on anything, generally speaking. I know a lot, let's just say. Trying to read the chat over here. Okay. Put it back. I'm going to stop sharing the screen. Boom. Man, I just got home filming a video and literally walked in like half hour ago. So I got to get some water and stuff. I got to clear my throat. Hold on. Boom. Okay. What 45 ACPs self-defense is best in your opinion? What do you mean? Do you mean they're round? Dude, one of those like good Hornadies and Federals, they're pretty good, man. A good solid hollow point that's proven it will expand. It won't fragment. Actually, you know what? Hold on one sec. I gotta do some cleaning up in this thing. Let me. Why do I have a mustache? Hey, I like my mustache, guys. What's going on? All right. Let's see. Dude, I hate the StreamYard thing, but this is kind of the best one to put the stuff on the screen. I may just shut this thing down and open it up on Streamlabs and play Call of Duty. Just drinking a good old coffee, guys. Just good old filter coffee. Do I have any good California compliant AR-15 recommendations? Dude, California, I'm sorry, man. That place is holy crap. I don't even know what, like, I can't even believe people can actually have handguns over there. What is your least favorite gun related ban? I would say by far the whole NFA thing right now. Like the brace thing completely shattered a lot of things. Yeah, the whole short barrel stock SBRs. I wish we could have them. But right when we're thinking about that, people are just banning straight up regular ARs. You know? Mr. Burglas, I'm going to go ahead and remove you from the chat because you're spamming, dude. Okay, good. Goodbye. Yeah, Ricky, I got rid of him, dude. I got rid of him. All right. So, do you know NASA's wait, what is this thing? NASA's Project X668? I don't know anything about it. I will, however, Google it so we can take a look at it together. NASA, what was that? X66A? What? Transonic, what? Let's see if I can share my screen. Hold on, let's take a look at this. What is this? Dude, what? I gotta make a text message because of this freaking idiot in the chat. What's this? Sorry, guys. I had to make a phone call real quick. All right. What do I think about Turkish guns? Some of them are great. Some of them are crap. I don't even know. Wait, hide current. I don't know how. Why is this not working? Why is this idiot? The system doesn't work. Right? Oh, Canal. Wait. Yeah, Canal 10, Centrada. Hello from Portugal. Dude, was that you guys that I met at the Irish bar? Or what was that? Was that? I forget the place name. Is that you guys? Hold on. Can't read my chat. Hold on. Let me send this photo to this idiot, guys. Boom. There we go. Take care of it, boys. Sorry, guys. There's this dumbass in the comment section. I don't know who he is. And you know what? I've banned him over here on this stupid StreamYard. And it's just still working. It's still not working, basically. Where is this guy? Get rid of this one too. Oh, that was you, dude. How you guys doing, man? How's your friend? Are you guys planning on coming over here or what? Would love to see you guys again. Clint, I literally put him on timeout 10 times. And then I banned him 10 other times. I just kept clicking on it. And he's still able to post it. So StreamYard, another reason why this place sucks. Look at this guy. Look, timeout. Boom. He's still doing it. I have no idea how he's doing that. He's got multiple accounts. So we're going to keep banning his ass. Okay, cool. I mean, multiple, but what does he have? Like 20 of them? He's straight up just attacking the chat over here. All right, cool. Okay, anyways, where are we at? It's a chat bot. It's a demon. His account is possessed. He's back again. Mr. Burials, what do you want? I just keep doing it. Ban. Damn, okay. I just keep banning. He just keeps... I don't know why he keeps coming back. He's spamming the chat. Stop it. Okay. At least StreamYard kind of gives me the option to kind of ban some stuff. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, man? Good seeing you. How are things? Just keep hiding from the channel until he runs out of troll accounts. Dude, he must have like 50 of them. Looks like he's kind of gone right now. I don't see him. There's no subscriber mode, man. How was Link's brutality? Was that pretty good? That's in Slovenia, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. There he is. He's back. Okay. Which pistol is actively used by the American police? Oh my God. Like, there's no standard. Bunch of different brands and models being used. Zenlaw, ban Mr. Burgles from the chat. There's no such option. Shiloh. Hey Kyle, what's up from Philly? How's it going, man? How are things? Welcome. Come on in. Have a seat, grab a drink, relax, ask me any questions you wish to ask me. I really would like to play a game like Call of Duty or something like that, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. With that being said, let me see. Can you guys hear this, by the way, when I play this? No? Yeah, it's probably coming through the speaker over here, so the quality is probably not all that great. But it looks like NASA, what is this? Transonic truss brace wing aircraft tested in wind tunnels. What is this supposed to do? Oh. Gotcha. Okay. This is just a new technology. Let's see. Yeah, this guy is definitely using a bot for sure. I have no idea. Let me shut this thing down so you guys, boom, right here. Okay. More environment friendly. Exactly. It's supposed to cost less to operate, but we'll see. Look at that name. In real life, Grinder. Hey, Kai, I'm going to my Air Force basic training, military training next week. Any advices? I'm also Turkish, by the way. Well, I'll tell you this. Shut up and open your eyes and mouth. I mean, not mouth. Ears. You get what I'm talking about. Close your mouth. Shut up and just listen. Trust me. I promise you. You don't want to be the guy that's up front, in the back. Kind of like be in the middle. Do your dues. Help out your teammates, but shut up. There we go. Alan, cross draw or appendix, both have their places, man. Both have their places. So obviously, cross draw, you're gonna print more. Appendix, you're gonna print less. But appendix, if you're just having any kind of a confrontation, if you guys have really closed up, rested on the ground, you may not be able to get to as easily as you would on a cross draw. It really depends. For everyday carry, I wouldn't do cross draw. I would do probably appendix, or you could just have it in the back. But whatever you do, train with it, for sure. Dude, why are you guys asking me plane questions? F-22 or SR-71 Blackbird? I work for Classic. I shoot guns. All right. Let's see what else we got. I'm trying to see any other questions over here. If there was a universe where John Wick and Jason Bourne roamed, who would win that fight? Oh my God, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough one, but I want to see that fight. I want to see that fight for sure. What else? Have you shot the Canik Mete MC9 yet? If so, I honestly, dude, the same question was asked to me last week. I don't remember. If I did, it probably was I'm trying to remember. I know we took that stuff to the range. Did I shoot a mag or not? I don't remember, dude. But it seems like a really nice gun. I watched the video Clint made, and it was a really nice, like, dude, it's Canik, man. They're good guns. For the price, they're very good. Should a cop use a red dot on their duty gun? Why not? Of course. Red dot is revolutionary, man. Red dot has its limitations, obviously, but red dot is very good. Once you get used to red dot, it'll make you faster. You'll engage your targets faster and more accurately. B5, man. B5. I like that. I'm sorry, dude. All right, well, by the end of this freaking chat or stream, I'll be prescribing medication to people and probably giving consultation on how to build airplanes. But days, well, I'll give you about 3 months, man. 90 days. 90 days. And hope if that's you, hopefully speedy recovery, man. Are you into revolvers? I'm not. I'm not at all, man. Just not my thing. I agree, but we couldn't alter our duty. Oh, I see what you're saying, Arthur. Okay, that's a good point. That's in reference to Red Dot, I believe, right? Well, yeah, because everything has to be authorized by the department. Like, the department needs to approve it. Because God forbid, if you get into anything and that's outside of department guidelines, well, guess what's going to happen? Defense is going to eat you alive. You did something, like you shot my client. They're going to do, dude, you probably, Arthur, if you're a cop, you know what I'm talking about. You probably testified a lot. I testified well over couple hundred times minimum at federal and state courts. Defense attorneys, guys, I try to make those points in some of the classic videos whenever appropriate. Defense attorneys will literally attack you like any holes. They just want to make noise, and they should. That's their job. Their job is to save their client, right? Or reduce the damage as much as possible. If you get into a shootout or you shoot somebody with a gun that's not department authorized, criminally you'll be fine because criminal laws apply whether you criminally did something wrong or you didn't. But on a civil level, department won't back you up to if you use something that's not authorized by the department. They're like, hey, you're on your own. And next thing you know, there's punitive damages and you're paying out of pocket for some of this stuff. So definitely got it. Yeah, I would get everything authorized first. Are you thinking about growing a mustache? I already am growing one. The thinking part is in the past. What's the best size gun for a duty gun? Full size gun, man. But depends on the person. If you're one of those tiny little person, like I work with a female officer. I swear, a trooper actually, 5'1", probably 80 pounds. So she's probably going to use a Glock 43X. Dude, oh my God, some of the questions are coming from my personal followers. I can tell by the questions. The guy is asking me, what's my job right now? He's literally watching me live stream. I'm at work right now. And he's asking me, what do I do for a living? I still love him, though. Have you ever thought about joining the Army? No. I was at the verge of joining the Navy when I was just young, like 22. Then I got this job offer at a hotel, and I ended up taking that job, and life took me to a different path, and next thing you know, I joined the law enforcement. What do you think about the MR920? Pretty badass gun, dude. I don't have much experience with it, but it's not bad. In fact, it's good, very good. How's it going, Richard? With everything going on, I think. What's your thoughts on the future of the FBI? Now, at the very beginning of the stream, somebody said FBI needs to be, because of my FBI background, I think he just said that to me. FBI needs to be completely dismantled and all that stuff. And I said I disagree. Now, guys, just so I could be on the I know what the popular opinion is, okay? I've read enough comments at Classic. The whole federal government is not really all that much liked by a lot of conservatives, let's just say. To a community, let's just say, actually. That it would be better. I am conservative as well. I think dismantling the entire FBI is another extreme, so I don't agree with that. FBI has its issues. I think, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, they're being more politicized. How do I know that? Not because I watched a couple of Trump got arrested or whatever. I'm not even saying it because of that. I have literally lived it. That is the only reason why I'm not in the FBI. Because of the political bullshit that some of those agents, bullshit waters that some of those agents are swimming in. However, also some amazing, good, honest agents that I personally know, I'm friends with, I work with, I went to Quantico with. So there's some good people, but however, people who are running the FBI, coming up with some stupid policies, those guys shouldn't be in the Bureau. But the Bureau has a good... Bureau is doing some good stuff, maybe not so good stuff, just like any organization, man. So, and somebody wrote a comment about me that, oh, you've confiscated all these guns as a Fed, whatever. Dude, you don't know anything about me. When I was in the Bureau, I everything I did was national security, overseas. I had nothing to do with anybody's guns. But people just talk like that. I think that's why I can't get on board with people. Like, I can't get on board with all those, like, full extremes, like every guns needs to be banned. FBI or ATF needs to go get them. Like, I can't get on board with that because that's a stupid, really extreme thing. I also can't get on board with the extreme of dismantle the whole thing. Come on. That's also not good. However, when it comes to the future of the FBI, they have lost a lot of credibility. They have lost a lot of public trust. That's not easy to gain back. So I think FBI is no longer that elite, really trusted law enforcement agency, in my opinion. However, there are really good people working in there, man. Trust me. As much as, like, if anybody needs to hate the FBI, among all of you guys, it should be me. Okay? Because they've really treated me bad. That's why I left. And I consider myself a very honest person. And I'm telling you guys, FBI, there are some really good people working there, really trying to do good work. So, as for the ATF, I mean, I'm with you guys, man. Some of these gun laws and some of these things, like, yeah, the whole Second Amendment thing, it says shall not be infringed. Come on, it's being infringed every single day. And me working in the gun industry, I am able to see that a lot better. So when I was in law enforcement, of course, you swear on the Constitution. You want to protect the Constitution, uphold the Constitution. But you still don't see it as well as you would, like, if you were a private citizen who is really living these restrictions. Because when I was in law enforcement, I wasn't part of any of these restrictions because I had all these short barrels, whatever, available to me. So when I joined the classic firearms, the gun industry, then I started to see that how it affects an average citizen. So I am more on board with the average citizen and their rights to bear arms all day long. People think owning a gun is a privilege. It's not. I agree with you. Guys, when I do stuff in my own social media, I talk about it all the time. I am a huge advocate of people carrying to protect themselves. But I'm a huge advocate. I'll never advocate somebody just getting a gun and they just do nothing to prepare themselves. Like, I will always advocate, if you're going to get a gun, train yourself. Make sure you're very responsible. Train those around you. Like, just... it's extremely important, you know. So, but yeah, it's not a privilege, man. It's a right. It's called Second Amendment, for sure. Thoughts on the 28th Amendment proposed by Newsom? Very good point, man. Let's freaking talk about that. Let me read that 28th Amendment proposal. I want to read that. I heard about that, But let's talk about that real quick. Hold on. Oh, boy. Okay. Let me present arms. Okay. All right. So, guys, here's the, by the way, Andy, thanks for the $1.99. Really appreciate you. All right. So, Governor Newsom proposed a historic 28th Amendment to the United States Constitution to end America's gun violence crisis. Our ability to make a more perfect union is literally written into the Constitution. You can't, okay. Let's read the stuff. I'm proposing a 28th Amendment to the United States Constitution to just that. 28th Amendment will enshrine the Constitution common sense gun safety measures that Democrats, Republicans, independents, and gun owners overwhelmingly support. Common sense gun safety measures. Yeah, taking people's guns away is not common sense, in my opinion, while leaving Second Amendment unchanged and respecting America's owning tradition. Wait, how do you keep Second Amendment unchanged and propose a 28th Amendment that actually disarms people? Hold on, let's read this. All right, 28th Amendment, okay, supported gun safety principles in the U.S. Constitution. Raising the federal minimum age to purchase a firearm from 18 to 21. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about the federal minimum age from 18 to 21? Well, wait a minute. Can an 18-year-old go to the military and have an M16 or a saw and get out there and just start shooting at people? I mean, obviously bad guys, right? Is it military 18, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Mandating universal background checks to prevent truly dangerous people from purchasing a gun that could be used in a crime. Here's my take on this, guys. Some people are probably going to hate me for this. What are your thoughts about felons carrying a gun or having a gun? What are your thoughts? I just want to know about, hear you guys first. What are your thoughts about felons, convicted felons, okay? Convicted felons owning a gun. Because right now, as far as I know, convicted felons cannot own a gun. Nothing will happen if the second is repealed. Kevin, man, love you, bro. There you go. I just really want to make that point right here. Okay. If we can't trust them, why are we letting them out? I mean, Cookie, that's a little different topic because, you know, not everybody gets the death sentence, right? So at one point, they're going to serve their time and leave, but you may not be able to trust them on stuff. That's what I was saying, dude. So felons, if you look at it, blanket statement, if you are convicted on any felony, that's it. You cannot own a gun. Bro, you go to Walmart right now. I mean, I don't know the North Carolina laws, but it should be very similar. But Illinois, you go to Walmart and you steal a TV. You have a clean background. You go to Walmart, you steal a TV, and that TV is $500, $700, $1,000, whatever it is. Just one TV. Then you walk out. You get busted. You caught yourself a felony theft. Like, that's a felony theft. That's it. You got yourself a felony. And now you can't in any way own a gun. Or you're working at a bank. Hey, you shorted your cash register by $1,000. I don't know. You did some dirty work and you stole some money. Well, guess what? Now you're a felon. I mean, come on, man. What kind of violence did you show? Really? And you did that one time. It was a bad decision. Everybody makes mistakes, guys. When I was a kid, I stole a couple of times. Heck, I was like 17 years old. I went and stole a like little deodorant from this grocery store, and they caught me right at the exit. And they walked me right into the security room. And I was like, yep, I stole it. And the dude just looked at me. He's like, just pay for it. I said, I don't have money. He He's like, dude, what's wrong with you? You know, kind of like they kind of chewed my ass and they let me go. And I was so embarrassed. I never did it again. But people do make mistakes. So with that being said, in my opinion, felony, non-violent felons should be able to own a gun. Dude, you got to be able to protect yourself, man. Let's watch some videos over here. Let's literally watch some videos of people getting victimized every single day because they are unable to protect themselves. Why do you think a wolf attacks a sheep, not the sheepdog? Seriously, guys. Wolves, why do they attack the sheep, not the sheepdogs? It's because sheep are sheep, man. They got no defense mechanism. They're just super easy to just grab and go. However, these people who want to ban all the guns, they literally think this, guys. Sheep look at wolves attacking another sheep and killing that sheep. And they realize, the sheep, oh my God, that wolf literally ate that sheep with his teeth. So his teeth cut that sheep. Let's just remove our teeth because teeth kills. It's something like that. I don't know if that makes sense. So I don't agree with that at all. Instituting a reasonable waiting period for all gun purchases. Okay. What is a reasonable waiting period? I like how they put reasonable. What is reasonable? Is that like 2 days? Is that a month? Is that 6 months? What is it? Same day. I know, but who makes that decision, you know? There you go, man. Crunchy. Exactly. Subjective terminology is dangerous. Reasonable. Like somebody was proposing like psychological check on anybody who wants to get, some girl that I was hanging out with, she was telling me that. Do you know how dangerous it is to have somebody go through a psychological examination for when they want to buy a gun? Who is a psychologist? How are you going to standardize that? How? So one psychologist is going to tell you that you're not stable to have a gun. The other one's going to be like, you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So whole psychological check is just nonsense. And what else? Let me see what Richard says. We teach our children not to play in the streets. We need better firearms education. More people carrying, I can promise crime will go down. Exactly. In fact, we should examine the areas where more people are carrying guns. Yeah, more people are carrying guns per capita. What's the crime rate there? I want to know. Yeah, I really want to know. Ozan, you can't just solve violence problem by banning guns or delaying the access. You've got to understand what triggers the mass shootings, as the guns are just the tools. Exactly. Responsible gun ownership is extremely important. Us gun owners, we have a responsibility. We got to own them responsibly. You can't just leave them around. You can't just like, yeah, it's my Second Amendment right. I could do whatever I want. I don't agree with that either. I mean, they're literally designed to kill people. That's the only reason guns are made. That's the only reason they were invented, right? So it's responsibility is huge. A lot of people want to have guns because it's cool. They want to just put it right here and carry it because they think it's cool. No, it's not. It is a headache. You know, a lot of responsibility. You go out there right now, you walk around, you pull your gun out, justifiably shoot somebody. Fully justified. Still, you've got a huge headache and you'll be dragged through courtrooms for years maybe. So it is a very huge responsibility. So But responsible gun ownership is, in my opinion, very important. Very, very important. All right. Edgardo, can you show us your Gucci build? Dude, I can't. I would love to show, but unfortunately, if this was just Twitch, I would be able to. But because of YouTube, YouTube doesn't want us to show guns on live streams. They just consider that to be like something really dangerous. I don't know. So we have to follow that rule. Let's see. WITP 7. I'm Canadian and violent and gun crimes just went up after Trudeau banned handguns and some semi-automatic models. Okay. Dude, again, let me change the, I say this, and I just recently said it on a couple of videos I made for my social media. I've seen so many. We've picked up, as police officers, we've picked up so many bodies of just victims, complete innocent victims. They were just being robbed and he didn't want to give his wallet, man, and just popped. I've seen that. I've picked those bodies up numerous times. Without guns, see, here's the deal. If nobody had them, legitimately, if nobody had them in that utopia, imagine that, fine, okay. But dude, this is the United States of America. A gun is part of the culture, okay? Guns are just part of the culture. It's in the DNA. It's in the blood of most Americans. It was founded upon guns. Like guns were used to fight and establish this nation, and that's why the amendments were written. The number one was First Amendment. You want that freedom expression. And then right after that, you have the right to be able to protect yourself, right to bear arms. So in this country, trying to just disarm people, you're just going to make them sheep. We're all going to be very easy targets. You just can't do, not in this country. And I love how people always give the example, right? Oh, in Norway, it's this way, in Finland, this way. Well, first of all, those countries are about this big compared to US. They're tiny, a few million in population. And culturally, they're not the United States. It's a difference. Apples, oranges, you know? Anyways, I really don't don't discuss politics a lot. But in my law enforcement career, I have seen stuff. And any cop, any folks who are in the military or law enforcement right now in the chat, they understand what I'm saying, man. We've seen a few things. And I always say, as a police officer, I'm telling you this, well, former, literally when the seconds count, cops are minutes away. They really are. And a lot of times you're on your own, man. A lot of times you're on your own. Carl Andrews, $1.99. Thanks, dude. If YouTube doesn't allow guns, go get some. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Dude, somebody was saying on the most recent video I did, I think it was the contest video, that I do some sort of like workout right before a video. I don't. I legit don't. I just work out in the morning and then I just drive to work, right? I'm just naturally very vascular. So I think it looks like I'm pumping up before a video to look cool and stuff. I promise you I'm not. All right. Let's see what Trent says. Hold on, Trent Schaefer. Okay, who of the Classic Firearms hosts is the most liberal? I don't think the word liberal would apply to any of us. Clint is definitely the most right, all of us. I feel like I'm pretty moderate, man. I'm definitely conservative, but I feel like I'm more moderate compared to Clint. And I mean, Matt, I have no idea where Matt stands on this stuff. Matt's a little different. I got to ask him. Let's just say Matt. Matt is the most liberal. Yeah, you're welcome, Matt. I threw you right under the bus. Yes, guys, Matt is really liberal. All right, well, let's see. Clint is an extremist. No, Clint's all about that Second Amendment, dude. And I am too, but Clint's just really vocal about it. The things he say, hey, listen, he's got a point. Yeah. Wait. He says, I don't talk politics much, and dude goes straight to the politics question. Well, I was asked that question, so I answered. But I normally, in my all everyday life, I mean, this is a live stream, and of course, these things are going to come up, and I even put the title on there. In my everyday life, I don't dive into top politics. You know how some folks, they just talk about politics all the time. I'm just not that guy. I'm capable of talking politics. I follow things, but I'm not as vocal with it. Matt's coming because he likes AK-47. He does, and we actually did a competition yesterday. He beat me with an AK-47. Dude, AK-47 open sights, for the life of me, man, I hold it too high. This is the second time I'm shooting it, and I just hold it too high. I literally have to hold it so low. I just can't get it right. Let's see what Cycle says. You always hear practice with your CCW, and then you hear people talking about their CCW rotation. Why have a CCW rotation? Isn't it better to just practice and carry one? Oh, yeah. Absolutely, but before I get there, I'm going to close the screen, but let's talk about this, finish this part right here. We were talking about, reasonable period for all gun purchases. Bearing civilian purchase of assault weapons that serve no other purpose than kill as many people as possible in a short amount of time. Weapons of war our nation's founder never foresaw. Our founder fathers said, we have the right to bear arms. Why? Because we have to be able to protect ourselves, especially against the government, right? So with that being said, when the Second Amendment was written, whatever guns the government had, civilians were able to have it per the Constitution. How is that any different now? You guys tell me, how is that any different now? Why, at that time, the government had this nice 300 Win Mag. I'm just making it up, or 7.62 NATO, right? It's just a heavy hitting cartridge, nice rifle. Well, people had it too. People had the same thing. And now, how is that any different? If my government has an M4 rifle, why can't I have that? So, I think that's nonsense. Assault weapon thing, AR-15 thing. Guess what? I'm not going to have any AR-15. Some thug is going to come to my house or trying to break in. Guess what they're going to break in with? AKs and ARs. Well, guess what? There's no such thing as fair fight. There's no such thing as fair fight. If anybody asks you, hey, do you fight fair? No, I don't fight fair. I never will. I fight to win. Okay? If you got a knife and I got a Barrett 50, guess what? I'm shooting you with that 50. Is that unfair? Well, too bad. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make a point over here. There's no such thing as fair fight. How do you win a fight? In police work, we always talked about this. You always want to have the mass. You want to apply more force than you are receiving to overpower. Win the fight. Well, the same thing. If I got my AR, and we're talking strictly for defensive purposes, right? If I got my AR and somebody's trying to kill me, hurt me and my family, yeah, I'm going to use my AR or whatever home defense build that I have to, as fast as possible, eliminate that threat before I take any kind of casualties myself or get hurt. So why make this fight fair? No, there's no such thing as fair fight. Anyways. What's your opinion on suppressor restrictions? I think it's BS, man. I think we should be able to have suppressors because guess what? The whole noise thing, right? Well, at home, tactically, it has a lot of advantages, in my opinion. You save your hearing, obviously. If you use it at your own home, it's not like suppressors in Hollywood, like where it's just like you don't hear anything at all. You still hear it, but it'll save your ear, and you're still going to be able to communicate with your loved ones or whoever's at your home or wherever you are, and it'll hide flash for the most part. And just overall, it's going to be a better platform. And in my opinion, it should be completely legal. But the government says, or I mean, NFA, I guess, well, it's silent and it should be illegal because it is so silent. You can go out there and do some clandestine operations and people aren't going to know about it, which is also BS. Thanks for consistently avoiding my question, dude. I wasn't purposely doing that, buddy. What's going on? I'm trying to answer a question and it takes some time, so the chat's going up. What was your question, buddy? And by the way, there's no such, I'm not going to answer all of the questions being asked here because I can't. I mean, I would love to. I'm trying my best. With the mustache now, you look like a real Turk. Only Turks got mustaches? Hey, Kai, why they say canic with a K instead of proper? In English, the word C pronounced K. That's why. What's your current EDC? Hellcat. Springfield Hellcat Pro, guys. That's what I have. I really like that. Hold on. Oh, that's right, dude. I did skip that question, the rotate thing. Wait. Hey, there was a question about, man, I'm so sorry. I was reading that Gavin Newsom's 28th Amendment proposal. There's a question about rotating your EDC. I believe in, personally, for as long as you are really trained and you feel comfortable, you can have, I guess, multiple options. But I personally think you should have that one EDC, one gun that you carry, that you're trained really well with, and you consistently carry that. That's what I'm in favor of. Now, some folks are going to carry different size guns. Like you're going to maybe go to the gym. You're not going to take a full-size gun. You're going to take the little baby Glock or some other little guns. I understand based on what you're wearing in your environment. As long as you're really, really, really trained and you're confident, you're able to manipulate that gun just fine. But I'm a fan of having one platform and running with that and making sure that you're very good with that. So I carry I carried the XDS for years. I did not carry anything else. I carry that gun and I was really good with it. And now I got the Hellcat Pro. Class Farms, I'd love to discuss a voice chat with you. I'm not doing a voice, man. I'm not doing voice chat. Just whatever you have, you can ask over here, man. The current giveaway on Classic, can you use steel 72x39 or brass only because it'll only feed brass reliably? I think I heard in the past 7.62 could ruin your AR's barrel. Steel? Well, okay, steel obviously is going to be a different metal compared to brass, right? Brass is obviously a little softer. Steel maybe a little bit harder on the parts. I think we've fired... Did we fire? Man, I can't remember. I think we may have fired some steel and it was just fine. I'm trying to remember. I think we fired some steel with that. It was just fine. But overall, I'd go with brass, dude. That seemed like the AR platform is pretty good. Like AK, obviously, you're firing that steel case all day long and it's good to go. But with the Spear LT 70x39, I'd go with brass. Just brass only. Let me see what else. What other questions we have? What? Kai, as far as I know, you have experienced both American and Turkish-made guns. In any scenario, which one would you choose? Dude, there's barely any American-made guns, right? All these handguns like 6-Hour, HK, look at it, Springfield from Croatia, Glock, Austria. These are all like European guns, right? Like CZ, obviously. So it's not necessarily American. So yeah, they're being made here now, but they're not necessarily American. Personally, Turkish guns still got some. Turkey has the manufacturing capability, like amazing, and I think Turkey is going to do really well as they go. I think Turkey's biggest problem is people with no expertise in the field who have some money. They go hire a few people, buy a few machines, rent a building. Hey, let's make some guns ourselves too, so we can make some money. And they produce not so good quality stuff. And that kind of ruins it for the really good quality companies in Turkey, because there are some really, really solid firearm manufacturers in Turkey, like really, really good. And there's some not so good ones. So my experience with Turkish guns, I've seen crap, I've seen gold. So. All right. Optimus Prime. Kai, what's your thoughts on the Anderson M16 for a few videos back? Was thinking about getting that for my first ever AR. Dude, no BS. We just did a video yesterday again, me and Matt, and it's going to air sometime soon with Anderson M16 and AM15 dissipator, which is a 16-inch barrel, but a straight up rifle length gas system, which is really cool. We mag dump, I don't know, like 15 mags total. Just dumping it. Mag dump, mag dump, mag dump. Runs like a champ. No problems. For the price, you couldn't go wrong with it, because they're pretty cheap. Like economically, like value, for the value, they're pretty good. So I go with that for sure. And then you can build from that, kind of add your own stuff. I heard Girsan M9 clone is just as good as the original. I don't believe it would be as good as the original. I've seen some Turkish M4 shotguns, like Benelli M4. Good. They're good. They work. They're not like the original. Let's just be honest over here. And I am Turkish, right? My background is also Turkish. But I got to be honest. Richard Williams. I own 3 TSAS 1911s, fantastic guns. I'd take him all day over at Rock. Yeah. Dude, we have 45, 9mm, and 10mm TSAS 1911s, and I fired all 3 of them. Not a hiccup. Bang, 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 they go. So what's really good about some of these Turkish guns, like the TSAS, Girsan, SAR, Canik, they're differently priced now, obviously. For the value and the performance, dude, they're just up there. 100%. Absolutely up there. SAR and Stoger, I would avoid. I don't have any experience on Stoger. SAR, I do have a lot of experience. I don't know why tell me why you would avoid SAR. I think SAR is very good. SAR 9, I can only speak for SAR 9. Kai, do you think false flag shootings have been used for gun control measures? What do you mean? Can you expand on that, Nate? Let's see, what else? Dude, there's some Turkish companies that, have offered to kind of work together, and I'm trying to get to know some of them because I'd love to work with them. They're very capable on making things, like very capable. There are some companies out there, they can just make pretty much anything. And because of the economy differences, right? It's going to be much cheaper. But not all of them are gold, man. I've personally seen it, especially. I'm not going to give any names because I don't want to crap on anybody here. But I've seen some. I'm like, oh my god, wow, you know. My CZ shotgun is made in Turkey. Cool. CZ is affordable, but they don't take a hit on quality. CZ is pretty good. CZ is definitely, like, when you were getting cloned, dude, you've done the right. Wait a minute. Hey, Kaya, did you once work on the Rockford, Illinois Police Force? My wife is a dispatcher there. Thought she recognized you. Of course I did. I was a Rockford police officer. Well, who's your wife, David? Oh, Stephanie. Is it Stephanie? Was it Stephanie? Wait a minute. Did I get that right, David? No. But anyways, yes. I was at Rockford, and I knew all those dispatchers. It's been a while. I left Rockford 5 years ago. That's her. How's she doing? Stephanie and I actually got an award together. Stephanie and I believe it was Stephanie. Stephanie and I got an award together. We had a really critical incident way back. I don't remember when it was, but it was a day that we're lucky to be alive, let's just say. And Stephanie killed it. Stephanie was a dispatcher. She really navigated everything really well. Stephanie's a trooper. Stephanie's awesome. Pleasure meeting you, David. David, I left law enforcement. Well, I left Rockford, obviously, a while back. I went to state police and then federal government. But I left law enforcement just a little bit ago, just recently. A little bit ago. Got into private sector and started my own business, as well as working with Classic now. Yeah, that's really cool, man. Really cool. Why do I still have this screen, man? I should stop sharing the screen. Boom. That is really cool that Stephanie Bizzo's husband, David, here recognized me. We're married 30 years this year. Yes, I went to the award ceremony. Okay. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got this medal. That day with Stephanie on that incident. I never took it out. But yeah, it was a good day. I mean, I wish it never happened, but it did. But she did a fantastic job. I mean, she's the one that kind of got things organized. So, anyways, what else? What else we got? What else? Best. Best first handgun would be a Glock 19, not a 1911, especially for EDC. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't recommend 1911 for EDC, man. Some of the 1911s got really, really good capacity. But they're just heavy, you know? So Glock 19 would be a better option, in my opinion. Yeah. Steven, you like it? I like it, dude. What do you guys think? Should I shave? I think I'm going to shave tomorrow. I can't. It just itches too much. Are air rifles deadly weapons? No, but they can be. Let's see. Trying to read this. Kaya, do you have Arabic roots? No Arabic roots over here, man. In fact, my dad's side's roots go to Scandinavia, Nordic countries. My dad's side are tall, blue eyes and stuff, and some of the ladies are like light hair. My mom's side is definitely Turkish, you know. But my dad is Turkish as well, but the roots go to Scandinavia. What drills would you recommend for training with an AR-15? Do you guys got any video ideas? Should I do any AR-15? Maybe I should do that. Let me write that thing down. Some AR-15 drills. Like just at every day. Maybe I'll do the video on that. Do a video on that. Dude, with AR-15, you definitely want to work on bring the rifle up, capturing your target, acquiring your sight, basically acquiring your target, and engaging on that one, and move. So reloads are a very big thing. Like make sure you do reloads. Work on a transition. Again, I don't know what purpose. What you're going to use this for, like recreationally, having fun. But definitely work on shooting, reloading, on the move, transitioning, getting your sidearm, stuff like that. But I recommend like having the gun down on the command or whatever, bring up and fire 2 rounds. And then I also recommend transitioning targets. Bang, 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 bang. That way you're getting that point of aim. Your target transitions down pretty tight. But we should do a video on this one. What else? Beginner training drills. Yeah, we should definitely do something like that. What do you think of the QBZ 19? Dude, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Can you guys tell me what that is? All right. Did you ever arrest a good man for carrying an unlicensed handgun or rifle, and how do you square that? Well, I believe I've arrested some good people, but that doesn't mean they didn't commit a crime, right? So, I mean, if I get arrested tomorrow for, I don't know, let's say I just went out there and something happened, I got into a fight, or I just made a mistake. I drank too much and stole somebody's phone. I'm making things up right now. I'm inherently a good person. I believe that to be. But good people can be arrested too. So as somebody unlicensed guns, I've arrested people. Of course I have. Somebody does, it's not their gun, stolen gun, right? Yes, I've arrested. What does that do? Does that make me I don't know. Does that make me a person who doesn't believe in Second Amendment or ignores Constitution and all that stuff? You tell me. I don't agree. If that's the case, I don't agree with that, obviously. But if I stop someone and somebody has a gun on them and they're not supposed to have a gun, right? They're not supposed to have a gun by laws, not necessarily my own opinion. They have a stolen gun on them while they're going to jail. Or they have a gun, they don't have a permit, they literally are illegally carrying a firearm. That really depends on the circumstances too. I've actually stopped a guy who had no gun permit, okay? And he had a fully loaded gun right next to him. He had no criminal history, and he was going to work, and the area that I worked was really rough town. And the guy straight up admitted, he's like, hey, just to let you know, I have a gun here. I have like legal license to own the gun, right? But not necessarily carry it. And because I drive over here all the time, it's a bad area, whatever. I literally told the guy, I was like, hey man, you cannot do that. I know, but circumstances dictate everything. And I didn't arrest that guy. So, but then you stop some gangbanger or whatever, some thug, and he's carrying a gun right here. It's stolen or some other circumstances. Yeah, I arrested him. Yeah. Dude. As law enforcement, if you initiate a traffic stop and said person has an SPR that doesn't have proper tax stamps, do you use officer discretion? Do you arrest him even if you're against the law? So I'll tell you this. Everything is situational. Circumstances dictate a lot of things in law enforcement. And it really isn't that black and white. So let's say I stop you, Joshua, and you've got no You don't have any criminal history. I talk to you, I chat with you, I check your information. You seem like a well put together guy, and you have an SBR. I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you have an SBR in your car? Right? We're going to talk about this for sure, because you got to understand me. Everything is documented. I stopped you. I ran your information. I'm most likely videotaping this thing. If I don't have a body cam on me, my car definitely has a dash cam, and I got a mic on me. So it's being recorded. Like those good old days where you can talk and use some officer discretion and give some drunk guy a ride, or those days are kind of like almost in the past. I have to explain, like I have to talk to you. Why do you have it? Oh, I just left my friend's place. He had my rifle. We'll like build it together, and I'm going home. If the circumstances are right and you seem like well put together, I may be like, hey, you can't do this. But if it's one of those things you're driving around with an SBR and you can't really answer some of the questions, I don't want to get in trouble myself. I don't want to lose my job, or you go out there and God forbid do something with that thing, and next thing you know, I am being sued. So it really is. It's like stopping a drunk guy, right? Well, do you arrest the guy? Another police officer. Well, the code blue, right? Whatever. Dude, the most I would do is I'd give that person a ride. I wouldn't let them drive, because if they drive from there and they crash into somebody, I'm screwed. That's it. My career is over. So you got to think of you guys are asking me these questions. Yes, we can use discretion, but discretion only goes so far. Some things we can't use any discretion. So that situation is really iffy. So it really would have to be a very situation dependent. What if your car smells like weed and you have an SBR? Well, if your car smells like weed and you have an SBR and it's properly tax stamped, right? That's your gun. As long as you're not under the influence of anything, you're good to go. And if you are under the influence, your gun will be taken for safekeeping, because you most likely will get arrested for DUI, and then you pick up your gun when you're sober. That is a good question. Whipple Coyote right here. Technically, the only person that can ask to see your tax stamp is IRS or the ATF. Do with that info what you will. That is correct. So a police officer, a regular police officer, state trooper, police officers, sheriff's deputies, when we have a gun, we will run the gun, guys. We'll run the gun serial number. The only thing we want to hear is clear, no record. No record means there's no record of that gun, which is a very good thing. That means it's not stolen. Because police departments or sheriff's deputies, troopers, whatever, we have no access to who that gun is registered to. Remember, there's no gun registry, right? ATF can get that information from their FFLs and all that. If the gun is stolen, then it'll say that gun is stolen, reported stolen. Then you're done, obviously. You're coming with us. If the gun has clear no record, that's your gun. And I look at your history, I run your information and you're clear, good to go. You're not wanted. You're not drunk. I'm not taking that gun. That gun is not mine. That's yours. So, tactical. Kyle the Stash, I dig it, my guy. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Brian Williams, any thoughts on when you all do reviews, taking along Classic Firearms followers with you all as a guest reviewers? Dude, I personally say it on all my live streams. I would love to meet all of you guys. I'm saying it again. I live in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. If there is any Charlotte guys around here, or gals, I don't care, or whatever you identify with, I got no judgment over here. I would love to meet you guys. And when we shoot at Take Aim Range in South Carolina, if you guys see us, come on down, say hi, you'll shoot with me. 100%. I'll have you in front of the camera too. 100%. 100%. I would love that, actually. So, Yes, uptown. I live in uptown. So I'm sorry, not downtown. I heard that's a thing over here in North Carolina, Charlotte. There's no downtown, people say. It's an uptown. Anyways, anyway, if anybody lives in uptown, or not uptown, Charlotte, around Charlotte, right? Nearby, doesn't matter. And you guys are classic folks, love to meet you. Would love to. I would I would sell my truck to come shoot with you guys. That'd be the coolest experience. Don't sell your truck, dude. Just come on over. Where do you live, Joshua? Do a public range day somewhere. Dude, we go to Take Aim training range in South Carolina. That's where we're at, man. I mean, unless we travel someday somewhere and it lines up, sure. But given the current circumstances, that's what we do. We're in the office. And when we shoot, we go to Take Aim. Whatever happened to Alex, it's Alec. He started his own business. Again, months before I started, he was not there anymore, guys. I'd never met the guy. Oh, Joshua, you're 3 hours from Vegas and 4 hours from Reno, in the middle of nowhere. Gotcha. Yeah, you're kind of far. What else? 223 DMR, good evening, dude. What else? What else we got over here? Please apply for a prosthetic mustache until a real one grows in. It's pretty thin. I agree. It's getting there slowly. Slowly, man. You know, got to pay the dues. Got to look stupid like this until it looks right. Or just cleanly shave it. What do you recommend for a ranch, rural defense, all do inside and outside? Oh, dude, a good old AR-15, man. Set it up really nice. Get a 3X magnifier. Good stuff. Yeah. Get that. That's it. You have a properly set up AR, that'll do some damage because it's going to be light, easily maneuverable. Obviously, the round is going to have good effect up to 400 or 500 feet meters. So, pretty good. Is Clint in the comments? I don't know. He was earlier. I don't know now. He's got a lot of stuff going on, man. So, but he'll be back actively soon. Kai, I sent the super. I think you missed it. What? I'm sorry. Let me see. I'm going up. Going up. Where? Oh, there you go. Yo, Virgo display of power or far beyond 223. I appreciate you, man. I don't think I get it. I'm sorry, man. I'm a boomer, so. What is that? It probably sounds stupid right now. Psycho, the intro for your latest giveaway was great. Okay, let me tell you guys a story about the latest giveaway intro. In fact, let's see if we can watch it first. Classic music. No, classic firearms. Hold on, guys. Let's see if we can watch this latest intro. There we go. Hold on. EX. Boom. I'm going to present. All right, guys. Check this intro out, and I'm going to tell you a little story about it.
Nobody's got time for a stupid operator wannabe intro. Let's just get to the video.
All right. So this intro, we were going to do a cool, we're going to do a cool intro, like full blown operator like intro, but we didn't have time and we were having some technical difficulties. And then we were going to do no intro at all, actually. It was just going to be just a video. And I looked at Ryan and I was like, dude, we got to do something, right? A little bit of something. Since we don't have time, some technical difficulties, let's just do something stupid. Like, let's just shoot one mag and then just be like, you know what? Nobody's got time for this. It happened on the fly. We weren't even going to do an intro. So that thing was just decided, like we had like 15 minutes left to leave the range. It was decided right then, and I just did. And that was like one take. We didn't do multiple times. And so that was the story behind that. I wanted to actually do a full-blown intro. So when it didn't happen, I was like, yeah, nobody's got time. Stupid operator wannabe intro. That's what we did. Hey, Beast, what's up? Have you seen a 300 blackout subsonic suppress, and is it worth it? I mean, 300 blackout suppress is great for CQB applications, but for hunting, I would say no. I mean, it'll kill, but you may want something. I'm talking to you like I'm a hunter myself. I'm not. But honestly, you could do some, I don't know if it's got enough punch at certain distances. It doesn't travel all that fast, hence subsonic. What's up, Elijah? Welcome, dude. What's your thought? What's your opinion on the new flow through specials like the flow? And dude, it's actually pretty good. We just did a video, me and Matt did. I'm really liking that technology. So you basically have a cleaner system because the back pressure, you don't get a lot of gas back. And air is captured, the gases are captured inside the suppressor really efficiently. And I like that on the Huxworks, for example, right? As the gases escape, it kind of torques the suppressor. So it's always torqued, so it never gets loose. And I feel like this flow through is, it's like revolutionary. I really, really like them. Yeah, we just did a video. I mean, I like them, but this most recent video, especially Matt explaining some of the things that I didn't know. Yeah, I'm sold for sure. Let's see. WITP7. Take care, dude. It's good chatting with you. Let's see what else. Kai is a huge metalhead. That is correct, guys. I love metal. I love heavy metal. Lately, you know what I'm listening to? I mean, not lately. I've always listened to them. But lately, I feel like I'm listening to them nonstop. Propane. You guys know anything about Propane? Pro-Pain. A very underrated band. Who would win an arm wrestle? Kaya, Clint, or Matt? Who cares? What else? You got a pedal board or nah, dude, I'm not that big of a player. I mean, I could play a few songs. I could do some riffs. Like, I'm not a really all that good guitar player. I do have this thing. I don't know, you guys, this thing, Roadcaster thing. I know I'm able to plug the guitar and record songs. I haven't figured that out yet, but I think this is something cool. I'll figure that out, but I can play a couple of things. I'm not a musician by any means. You should listen to Keisha. Yeah. No. Do they have a new album? Let me see. Avenged Sevenfold. Let's see. Oh, Life is But a Dream. I got to listen to it, man. Thank you. Last time I was here, you jammed out and played the national anthem. Best stream yet. I sucked. I legit got so nervous playing in front of you guys. I sincerely mean this, guys. I'm not a good guitar player, But when I picked the guitar up that day, I played about 10 times worse than I normally do. So imagine how bad that was. I appreciate it though. Sinister Gaze is amazing. Yeah, he's pretty good. Buckethead, dude. Buckethead is amazing. I love Buckethead. Any hands-on experience with Ramjet Afterburner from Radiant? I believe, are you talking about the comp? Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? Can you confirm that, Alex? All right. What else? Learn Killing Road by Megadeth. It's a lot of fun, somewhat easy. Dude, I can't. I wish I could play the guitar. I wish I could just jam out and like I could really play. So I actually would play in our streams. Tupac or Biggie? Both. Have you seen the LPVO scope switches where you can zoom in and out with your grip? Yes, I've seen the Chinese versions hitting Amazon. Man, China, I swear to God, those guys, man. Yeah, they apparently can't, I don't know where they saw them or saw the invention, let's just say. They immediately copied one-to-one and just start selling them. That's what I heard. What's up, Daryl? What's your ranking for Turkish firearm manufacturers? There are, again, I said it earlier, I know people come in and go on live stream. There are some really, really solid Turkish gun manufacturers. Like they really are good. They know what they're doing, quality parts, good stuff. And there are not so good ones, okay? The best way I can say is you got to test them out. And the bad ones stick out pretty quickly, like pretty soon. Like soon after you get your hands on it, you can just tell. But the good ones are good, man. Like the Canics are good, SAR is good, TSOS is good. These three of them that I've personally handled, I've got experience, they're very good. Dude, a couple of shotguns, because there are some crappy Turkish shotguns out there. A couple of shotguns at the IWA show in Germany that I was checking out from Turkish companies. I was impressed. I was impressed how good they were, a couple of them. Opinion on dedicated truck guns, dude, there are so many great options. I mean, obviously I'm with Classic, so I'm going to tell you, go check out Classic. Classic has deals all the time on some really good budget, good handguns. So definitely check them out. Don't get me wrong, I love Clint, but your live streams are way better. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Here's the deal. I want to address this, guys. I believe this is very important. Clint is Clint. He's his own person. He's got his own personality. That's how he is, right? Some people will love him. Some people won't like him. That's just how life is. Same goes with me. I'm me. Like he brings a different set of expertise to the team. I bring a different set of expertise. He's got a different personality. I got different personality. So I appreciate the compliment, but there are folks saying exactly the same thing to Clint. Oh, Clint, you know what? Hate Kaya's streams of yours are way better. These are normal things. But that doesn't in any way mean, obviously, Clint's live streams aren't good. He knows what he's talking about. So, but we bring different personalities. And I believe with me and Clint and Matt, whoever else comes along, we make Classic stronger, you know, because we all bring different personalities, different expertise, and you guys have better experience. What else? That's it. Okay, Alex, I got it. The Ramjet Afterburner is Ramjet barrel combination for Glocks. Yes. Ever since Taryn put one in his builds and it's sold everywhere, I'm trying to see what your opinion is. Yes. Okay, correct. We have our production director, Ryan. He has one on his Glock, and I've fired it numerous times. It requires no modifications to your recoil spring, so you don't have to really tune the gun, and still works reliably. Still, obviously, keeps the muzzle rise under control. I think it is really nice. So the reason I say that, because it's a very slim profile, what Ryan has, Afterburner, slim profile, helps with the muzzle rise, and yet you still don't have to, you don't have to change the, you don't have to tune the gun for that comp. So I like it. I will round it out and say Ryan is better than both you and Clint. Better on what, Stephen? Because you know, that's a very broad statement. Better on what? Growing beards? Having deep voice? Having better guns? What? Using the camera? What is it? By Pantera, bro. Way to put me on the spot. I don't know. I don't know. I've listened to a few Pantera songs. I know I could play a couple of songs in my guitar, like the Cemetery Gates. Love that stuff. Have you shot a Walther PDP? Yeah, I have. Nice. It's not my choice of gun, but it's nice. Nothing, I mean, it's not a bad gun or anything like that. Have you heard when the cut slide version of FN Reflex will be in? Not yet, dude. I have not heard anything about that. Definitely a riser. I would. I like risers, man. Just a little bit, so you don't have to, so just, when you bring the gun up, it's just right there. I like that. Killing Road is way easier than Cemetery Gates. Dude, I can play Cemetery Gates. It's been a while. Man, I was going to pick up the guitar. I'm going to embarrass myself again. So maybe another time. Must be having an off day. On what, Taco? Let's see what else. I'm trying to catch up some of the questions, see. He's going to be in Clint's live stream next and say that Clint's video is better than yours. That's funny. That is funny. Guys, I read the comment section sometimes. Some people shit all over me. If they knew anything about me, they wouldn't waste their time. Naysayers, I love them, dude. I love naysayers. They just fuel me. The more people say, you can't, this and that, the more I want to do it. It's just like I was a street cop for years. Dealt with gangbangers in the most violent city in America per capita. You don't think a couple of people talk shit to me? Yeah, they did. Yeah. It's going to take a lot more than a couple of guys on comment section shitting all over me. What else? How do you feel about the U sights on the Hellcat Pro? Dan, great question, man, and I don't like it. I like the front sight. Nice bright red, but I don't like the U in the back, man. I really do not. And I said it in a video too. Kai interacts with the fans more. That's why I like his lives. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Kai is 2 Giga Chad. Dude. I'm going to try. Hold on. Gosh, wait. I'm going to try to find a hate comment that I got on Classic. This was literally the comment, guys. I'm going to read it to you guys. Some dude shit all over me. Hold on. Where is it? I'm going to read it to you guys. And I responded. You should. There we go. You guys ready for this? Please fire this guy. Please, like AAA SEE. Please fire this guy. ... 4 dots. And there's a comment. Why? Nobody, including Kaya, doesn't care what you think. And then the person responded. Anybody who hasn't heard it, you should. I'm part of your audience. I mean, Classic Firearms audience. I believe that the original team is awesome. Actually, Clint and Alec made fantastic duo as hosts. Great videos. Matt and Katie are also great. I do not appreciate Giga Chad over here, aka Kaya, smacking and slapping guns as if they were his mistreated girlfriend, making exaggerated noises as he shoots, adopts overly dramatic shooting positions and movements, perhaps trying to showcase his strength and coolness. In my opinion, he could benefit from an ego check. So apparently I slap my guns like my mistreated girlfriends, and I got the Giga Chad face, and I think I'm really cool, and I could use an ego check. If he actually shit all over me, like giving me some legitimate stuff that I could just work on, bettering myself, I don't know what's wrong with that guy, but that guy is that guy straight up attacked the way I look. Like literally just how I look. He's just like, this guy is Giga Chad. I don't know what that, yeah, anyways. That was a comment, guys. That's pretty good. Sounds like he was saying his problems. I agree. Thanks, Pep. Peep. D's nuts. What? How do you... Okay, never mind. Must be somebody you arrested at one point or another. He has a soft spot for you. I know, dude. Like, he spent the time and described all my looks. The Giga Chad. He thinks he's cool and fit and whatever. And he slaps the guns and makes these weird noises as he shoots and gets in these exaggerated positions. Holy shit. I don't know, man. I'm me. I know I'm not the best. But I don't know. I've some people, dude. In fact, I really want to read some. Is there anything else? There's another good comment, guys. The Fed even shops his suits in the children's department. Come on, man. That's funny. I like those Baby Gap questions. Baby Gap comments. Kaya's shirts are from the Baby Gap. That is correct, guys. And what's wrong with that? Did realize he was gay that day. Give him a break. I don't know. That guy drinks from Translite. That's funny. That is good. Have you dressed as Archer for Halloween? No. Negative. Oh, wait. Kai, the new 6-hour spear might be used as DMR in the military, not as an infantry rifle. Yes. Did I say infantry rifle in the video? If I did, I'm sorry. Yeah, there'd be they're 308 DMR. Let me see. Read this. I stumbled onto something the other day, and that day I'm curious if you folks at Classic have seen, tested, heard about it yet. Something called Scope Switch. It's the new thingy sliding. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah. Wolf, somebody just talked about that LPVO. Like you slide that and just change the zoom, right? We've seen it, but there's some Chinese knockoffs just started to come out, which is horrible for the actual invention, you know? Okay. Mario, take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. This is the first person I've seen actually read from the comment section. You normally have to do a super chat. Guys, listen, if you do super chat, thank you. Thanks for the support. But I'm not going to just because you didn't do super chat doesn't mean I'm not going to read your comment. If I see it and it catches my interest too at the same time, I will read it and I'll put it on the screen just like that. I just want to chat with you guys. I guarantee that mean comment dude wears Target tuck. What's up with that, man? Target tuck bathing suit. I saw that. What's wrong with people? Now, I respect everybody. I don't care who you are, but what's up with that whole tucking thing? Anyways. Ugh. But to each his own, man. To each his own. Okay, have you shot 6.8 by 51? No, not yet, but I think we're supposed to have that soon. 277 Fury is supposed to be like comparable. 6 hour 277 Fury should be about that, but I haven't yet. Joseph, what did you ask, man? I'm sorry. I didn't see it. If you want to ask again before you leave, I'll try my best to answer it, man. What else? John Phillips, not gonna lie, the whole Fed thing threw me off for a second, but you seem like a good guy to drink with. Not a Bud Light. What's wrong with that, man? What if I want to drink Bud Light, dude? Come on. I thought we were friends. I thought we were family over here. What if I want to drink Bud Light? I don't think anything wrong with that. No, there's a lot of things wrong with that. We don't drink Bud Light around here. We don't do that. But no, thanks, John. Appreciate it. The whole Fed thing, when I first got to the channel, I was surprised to get that. I expected a little bit, but I was surprised to get that much hate from some of the people. People think, just because I was an FBI agent, they think I was kicking the doors of churches or some mom and pop, like these homes, and just disarming people, labeling people as terrorists in the country, a good old America. Dude, I didn't do that. My job, I did nothing but national security stuff. And I can't talk about any of that stuff, but if you guys knew what I did, you'd be like, that's a patriotic American, because we literally protected the U.S. from foreign entities trying to hurt the country as a whole. So, but I appreciate you, John. Thank you. How far can you accurately shoot in the Glock 19? Dude, I love handguns. Can I accurately shoot? I mean, I could be pretty consistent with 100 yards. I could be pretty consistent at 100 yards with it. Give me about 15 rounds. I could probably hit the 10 of them. Maybe 12 of them. I don't know. Depending on the target size. We're talking about just a silhouette, right? When are we doing a gaming stream again, Kaya? Dude, I want to do it right now. I legit want to game like right now with you guys. But StreamYard won't allow me. Like if I try to game right now, you won't have any voice, any sound whatsoever. So. AKA assistant DEA raiding marijuana grows for profit. I was actually offered, when I got the job offer from the Bureau, I was also testing with the DEA. So I tested with DEA and FBI at the same time, and I got both. But Bureau offered me the job just before DEA. In fact, DEA called me when I was in Quantico. I was in my dorm, and I was already a couple months into my training in Quantico. I was sitting in my dorm just doing something on the computer, and DEA calls me. I'm like, no, I'm already in Quantico. In fact, they were in Quantico too, DEA. In fact, my classmates, I had like multiple people from DEA Academy got the offer while they were in the academy from the Bureau. They left DEA, came to the Bureau. I've never seen somebody from the FBI go to DEA, but I've seen people from DEA come to the FBI. So I rejected DEA, and I continued with the FBI. And I was glad. I mean, not that anything wrong with DEA. I mean, narcotics are obviously certain ones, let's just say, could be a big problem. But I don't see myself doing that for my whole career, just doing narcotic stuff. Dwayne, what are your thoughts on the pistol brace rule and how come nobody's talking about the veterans that could potentially lose their VA benefits? Dude, pistol brace rules, obviously, I hate it. It sucks. But that's the law now, right? That's the rule now. We got to abide by it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to comply or not to comply. We at Classic Firearms, we obviously comply with the laws. Man, that was a really political answer. I like that. Okay. Let's see. Brock, did you ever test the MPT-76? Never. I haven't. I checked it out, but I've never fired it. But MPT-76 seems like an amazing DMR. Fantastic. I checked it out. It seems pretty cool. I'd love to have one. And anybody who doesn't know, MPT-76, that's the Turkish military's DMR. Dan, there's only 2 3-letter organizations that I don't like, and they are EPA and the ATF. And I honestly respect the fact that we have 2 similar but still different views on Classic with you and Clint. Yeah, so I bring the whole law enforcement thing. So, again, I did all 3 levels of law enforcement. Local police, state trooper. I was also a detective at the state police, and an FBI agent. Also, FBI firearms instructors. I'm a, hold on. There you go. This is my hat. So, a firearms training unit. I was one of FBI's firearm instructors. So I've done all these 3 things, state, local, federal investigations. So I bring a different perspective. Clint is obviously a Marine, right? The military, he brings a different perspective there. And these 2 meeting, we create some, in my opinion, we have the potential, we do, but I think we have the potential to create even better stuff. So, you're not political though. Apparently I am. I'm learning a lot about myself in this stream. Let's see. Let's see. Professional and however he answers. Respect, man. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. What's your general opinion on AR-57? Love that thing. Anybody who hasn't fired or shot an AR-57, if you do get a chance, do it. It's cool, dude. It really is a very cool weapon system. That 5.7, just smooth as butter. I love it. AR-57 is really fun to shoot. Joshua, Glock stock trigger upgraded. If upgraded, which one? In my opinion, Glock stock trigger obviously works great, but it's too heavy. It's just, I'm not a fan. Glock's performance trigger. If you haven't tried that out, I believe they sell them for $100. They killed it, man. They killed it. In my opinion, still good for defensive use, but yet a lot better. So Glock's performance trigger. Timney Alpha is really good too, but that's more competition. Do you ever use aftermarket Glock magazines or Glock brand mags only? I personally use Glock mags. I go with Glock mags. The P mags, I mean, they're really good for ARs, but for Glocks, I stay away from it. However, Shield Arms makes those like increased capacity magazines for Glocks, and they're metal, and they seem to be working very reliably. Alex, I know I just answered it. Opinion on the Glock performance trigger? They killed it, man. They did it. Glock did a phenomenal job. I was interviewing, I forgot, Shane, I think, Glock's competitive shooter at the SHOT Show, and we tried out then. I was impressed, man. It was just that perfect balance. So, Dwayne, I agree with you, man. Josh wants to take Kai on a date. Sure. Where? What time? Let me know. I'll be there. You know what? These nuts, you should come out there too. Let's just, us three, bro. What do you think? Let's do it. How much to get you to fly to Vegas to train for a couple of days? Train about what? What's happening here? I'm taken, Josh. I lied, I'm not. I'm available, dude. I'll train you, Josh, if you take me to a Vegas buffet. No, these nuts. He asked me. No, I'll train you. No. All right. Russ, I just bought the Johnny Glock Performance Trigger. Love it. That's good. So what do you like about it, Russ? I play with it at the SHOT Show only. It felt really good. But I haven't really fired a gun with it. What do you like about it? And Luke, how would you dress the best all-around AR-15? We're going to do a video on this. Next week I'm going to do a video on this, like top 5 attachments on AR-15. Like first things that you should do. And a lot of experience in training when it comes to that stuff. So I'm going to use that to give you guys my thoughts on 5 things you need to do and see what you guys think. But it's coming. A video is coming. Did you ever test Zigana? No, I never shot that thing. Walther PDP, pretty good, man. Pretty good gun. What else? Trying to see. Who shot JFK? I didn't. All right. What else? Zenlaw, what would you change in the FBI if you had a chance? I would immediately get rid of some of those executive managements, the guys that run it, who just got there just sitting on their ass with complete and utter lost touch of reality of what real field agents go through. Some people are just getting promoted because some political reasons, and like this happens everywhere, I know that, but my experience with the Bureau, the way I left, is just like the innocence is just a complete and utter illusion. But again, I can never talk full shit about the Bureau as a whole because there's a lot of great people who work there. The actions are the few idiots. That's why I'm not there. But also because of what really good people in the Bureau, that it ended the way it ended. Okay? Because I could have gotten in big trouble because they could have just done whatever they wanted to do to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I was just this powerless agent, but some good agents came forward and said, hold up to those bad agents. So that's why I'm forever grateful to those good agents who checked those bad agents. So there's good and bad people everywhere, man. If I had one power, get rid of some of those political leaders who don't deserve to be promoted, but they're promoted for political reasons. How many curls before each YouTube video? Man. I think it's because I'm too vascular. Like I got a lot of veins just naturally. I'm just vascular, and people think that I'm just like working out right before I grab the guns. I promise you guys, I work out in the morning before I head to work. So every time you see a video of me, I most likely have lifted hours ago. Brian Williams, take care, man. Thank you so much. Really good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. I work out hours ago, but I'm just vascular. I've got low body. I mean, I try to eat clean. I work out, so I try to keep my body fat low, so that obviously makes me more vascular. So that's probably why it looks that way, but I don't. I promise you, I'm not trying to pump up before the videos. I promise you. Oh, you can bring Clint too. I got it. Kai, take a break. We have a deal to discuss. Something about firearms training in Vegas in trade for a buffet and some cash. Bro, how much cash are we talking about here? I will not go under 20 bucks. I'm telling you. Can't do under 20. And a buffet, dude, definitely a Golden Corral. I will not go anything less than a Golden Corral. Dude, if you're being serious, are you being serious about training? First, if you're being serious, you got $2 bills? Man, you're making it hard. You're making it really hard to resist. Well, first of all, I got to fly first class. And I have to fly first class. And for some reason, like I have to have my caviar before the flight takes off. And right at 35,000 feet, I need to have another set of caviar. And I have to have champagne. It's just very important, right? And super China buffet. In all seriousness, dude, I've trained a lot of people, but as a law enforcement guy, but never done in like a private setting. I don't know anything about Vegas, but if you're being serious, just reach out to me on Instagram. Let's talk then. I got you. If you can train me more efficiently, protect me and my family, okay, shit, it's the fan. I got you. All right, if you're being serious, hit me up. Hit me up on Classic Firearms Instagram, write a DM, and I'll respond to you after I get off the stream. Deal? Deal. My steak is almost done. Dude, I haven't even eaten. In fact, I'm getting thirsty over here. Looks like we're hitting our 2-hour mark, man. That's good. Okay. What other questions do we have? I'm trying to see if I missed any questions. You're too buff to cosplay as Clint. True. But I wasn't trying that. Crazy. Got my first 2 guns today. Thank you for all the information provided on this channel. Thanks, man. Really, see, this makes me really happy, man. I promise you guys, I'm learning in the process making these videos too. And it's fun. It's fun to make these videos, educate you guys. And while I'm educating you guys, I'm educating myself too. Because a lot of stuff that, again, I was not in the gun industry. There's a lot of things I also don't know, but I research and find all the answers and give them to you guys. And when I do that, I learn myself too. So really good to hear. And I'm big on the Second Amendment. I believe in people protecting themselves, concealed carry and all that. Being armed, I believe responsibly is very important. So I like seeing these kind of things. Much love from Ankara. You're the man. What system do you Call of Duty on? I play it on PC. I got a PC. It's a pretty good gaming PC. It's got the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080. And what was the operating system? It's Asus 9050. I forget. No, 5950. It's one of the top Asus motherboards. And it's pretty good. It handles all the games. Alex, your top 5 videos are the best on YouTube. I've learned a ton on your channel. Those are fun. Good to hear. Those are fun. We should do more of those. If you guys got ideas, let me know. I mean, I would love to get your ideas on what other videos do you guys want. I would love that. Hey, I have the same TV stand. Reindeer. It's from Walmart. So you shop at Walmart too. I got that 10 years ago. 10 years ago. The TV and the TV stand. Literally in 2013. 10 years ago, and it's still kicking pretty good. Wait. Shut up, Josh. This is my stream. You don't talk to me like that. Now get down and give me 25. Do it now. See, that's what I'm saying, right, Austin? Should I shave this or no? I thought it'd be fun to kind of have little handlebars. Yeah, dude, I got it from Walmart a long time ago. I'd love a video about what you look for when it comes to a handgun used for your secondary weapon. Dan, is that for law enforcement? Are there any law enforcement officers in the chat right now? I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm out of law enforcement right now. It's different. When I talk to cops, we have that, I don't know, instant connection. We just talk. Yeah, full 70s mustache. I know. Why are they not going to answer? What's wrong with that? It's not like it's secret. Steven, when y'all's bolt gun series coming out? In July. Next week, we're going to actually we're going to release a podcast at cfpodcast.com. No, CF Podcast on YouTube. We actually did a podcast with the bolt gun guys, like the top of the line bolt gun. All right. U.S. Arms Co. guys. You guys definitely should listen to that. And also, check out cfcontest.com, guys. Some cool giveaways, right? Some cool stuff happening there. So check them out for sure. The next one is like, oh my God. We just did the video today. I policed my garage for mice. Good. All right, we're at 2-hour mark. I think I need to get in and kick Josh's butt at Call of Duty. Do you guys still do giveaway videos? Yeah, check out Rumble, guys. Check out Rumble for sure. And of course we do. YouTube is obviously very restrictive, so we try to be careful and follow the guidelines, but check out Rumble. All right. Speaking of police, do you think it's worth the time to join the department in this political climate? My opinion, no. You're going to get hurt on the streets because you're going to be too timid because you don't want to be judged by YouTube or other platforms or media. Or you're going to do something, you're going to be judged by them. So either way, I don't think it's worth it anymore, man. I don't think so. Okay, when running a rifle, yeah, we could, when we do some AR-15 drills, maybe we could just talk about that for sure. What's my Instagram? Classic Firearms. Doran. Classic Firearms. Classic Firearms Official is our Instagram. Okay. I lost faith in giveaways. I lose every time. Well, don't lose faith. It doesn't cost you anything to just join. It's like playing the lottery, dude. I mean, playing the lottery, you actually pay to buy. Like here, just throw your name at it, man. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Just throw your name in it. It doesn't cost you anything. So, Nathan, what's up, bro? I'm about to shut this thing down. You just got here? Let me see. I'm going to delete this thing right here. Okay. Boom. Good night. Done. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. Daryl, I'm an educator. What are your thoughts on arming teachers in public schools? I think it should be up to the teachers. I don't have any problem with it, but remember, guys, such a weird, like a sensitive topic. You got a lot of kids in school, right? And guns, like if you don't have the proper training, you start spraying some rounds, you got a lot of people moving around. It's chaos. Next thing you know, you're hitting targets you don't intend to. So there's, I believe, here's my thoughts. I think we should have armed guards, a couple of them at schools. Arming teachers, if a teacher wants to be armed, sure. But then a lot of people's kids are going there, and maybe parents aren't gonna be really comfortable with all that. Because you get your gun out, you try to engage, kids are running around. I could just see that being a nightmare too. Because an average teacher is just gonna be an average shooter too. Like for the most part. I know some of them are gonna be a lot better, but some of them aren't gonna be. So it's a really sensitive topic, man. I vote for armed guards, like police officers. Dude, you look so much like a cop. Are you married? Dude, what's the relation to that? I look like a cop. Am I married? I think the question should be like, dude, you look so much like a cop. Are you a cop? Am I reading that wrong or what? I'm not married, man. Just me, myself, and I, just one man show over here. Okay. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Oh, I agree. That's what I'm saying. They would need some good training, a significant amount of it, and consistent. Okay, I have done a lot of active shooters drills, scenarios at actual schools. So many of them. I think throughout my career, I think I've done over 10 just strictly active shooter response training, full day, sim guns, actual scenarios, shooting. I pretend to be a bad guy. I pretend to be a cop. Did all that stuff. It's chaos. Even as a cop, you go in there and you're supposed to be really trained. It's chaos. People are hurt, shot. They're running at you. Oh my God, save me. And it's crazy. And a teacher that's armed in there in that chaos and I could see the good in it, but I could also see the other side too. So I vote for armed guards. Kyle looks like a cool cop, the one who will pull you over just to compliment your badass ride. EATX gunner. I really did not like writing a lot of tickets, especially when I was a trooper. Because when I was a local cop, man, I was having a hard time making traffic stops because we were dealing with gangbangers every day. But as a trooper, dude, I was actually following this guy. He was driving a Subaru WRX STI, Impreza, that whatever. And I'm driving my Chevy Caprice, like 400 horsepower Interceptor, right? And we're on the interstate at night, and I'm pretty close to him, and he's going 90 miles an hour, and I'm like right behind him, basically. And he thinks I am another sports car, and he steps on it, right? I know he's not running from me. Like, I could just tell. He kind of like revs it, and steps on it, and I step on it. And I'm still on his ass, and I look at my speedometer, it says 147. So here's this guy going 147 miles an hour in front of me, and I'm right behind him, and I pull him over. As soon as I light him up, I turn my lights on the interstate. He immediately pulls over. Puts all his windows down, turns the lights on, and he puts his hands on the steering wheel. He's shitting bricks. And I wasn't one of those cops just like, get your hands up, point my gun at him. Why? I've driven fast. So I go to the passenger side. I'm like, hey, Trooper Kai over here. I didn't have a mustache. I wish I did. But, and the dude is just like freaking out. And he looks at me. He's like, I'm sorry. I thought you were just another car. Like, you just having fun. I thought it was like open. I wanted to kind of get on it. It feels good. But I accept whatever you decide to do, Trooper. That's it. And you know what? I literally grabbed his ID and I checked. The car was good to go. Checked his ID. He was good to go. I came back. I just said, hey, dude, we've all been there. Just don't do it again. I didn't even write him. I didn't even give him a written warning. Because I've done that personally myself. So I just don't want to be a hypocrite, right? And he was super respectful. So if you were respectful towards me, it generally went a long way. Yeah, it really did. And the dude was super cool. He accepted it. He didn't bullshit me at all. And he got the drive home. And if he was an asshole, he probably was going to get his car towed. And he was going to get a reckless driving. Not because I'm a cop. Because that's literally what the violation was. But we were able to use officer discretion, so. Guys, anyways, man, it's been about a little over 2 hours. I think I'm going to shut this thing down, get some food over here, and kind of go to sleep. I appreciate you guys' time. I loved this chat, dude. This live stream, I really enjoyed it. A lot of good interactions, good questions. Got to know some cool guys over here. New folks, obviously. I'm going to take off, read a couple more comments, and take off over here. Need more cops like that all around, and mutual respect. Thanks, Nathan. Daryl, I appreciate the feedback. We have one officer at our high school at a time. With school climates getting unstable, there's part of me that wishes I could CC. Yeah, I understand, dude. But yeah, Dragon Slayer, currently working for a sheriff's department in jail, and we cover the city, county, and 2 colleges. Plan on going on the road. Any advice? Man, as I'm shutting this thing down, Dragon, I'll tell you this, man. When you go on the road, listen to your FTO. Your FTO is going to teach you. Hopefully you got a good FTO. Your FTO is going to teach you. But you really do need to have situational awareness. If you have situational awareness, a lot of stuff that's going to happen, you're going to see it beforehand. So listen. Get in jail, you probably got some good experience dealing with people, how to talk to people. But when you navigate that patrol car, still scanning, because you're not just driving a car to work. You're literally patrolling. So you got to be able to drive, operate the radio, computer, and still see everything. So listen to your FTO and watch how they work. And I'm telling you this, dude, you've got to know geography. If you know the streets, your geography, you're going to make your life so much easier. You're going to be a good partner to whoever you're working with. Anyways, Daryl, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Guys, I'm out. Love you guys. I'll see you guys at the Classic, the comment section, or else next Wednesday. Take care. You guys be good.